Hi there, Dr. Rajiv Iyer here, bringing you more secrets on how you can be successful as an international medical graduate doctor in Canada. Here, I'm going to tell you how long it takes for you to get a medical license in Canada. And let's do this together. I'm going to say this based on three different things. So one is someone who is directly coming into a residency program. Number two, someone coming through the province-based specialist pathway. And number three, someone coming through the Royal College-based pathway. For an IMG to get a license in Canada, here are the steps. You become a Canadian permanent resident. You write the MCCQ1 examination and you match into Canadian residency program. In my experience, based on the IMGs I have seen, the best case scenario for all three usually takes about 2 to 3 years. Followed by this, you would be doing the residency of your choice. If you're doing a family medicine residency, the residency is 2 years long. So you would get your license within a span of 5 years. On the other hand, if you're doing a residency in anesthesiology, which is 5 years long, you would get your license in a span of 8 years. If you're doing neurosurgery or cardiac surgery, which has a residency length of 6 years, then approximately you would get your license in a span of 9 years. Now, this is the best case scenario. There may be some IMGs who actually get a license sooner than this, but more often than not, IMGs in my experience have taken longer than this. If someone is coming through the province-based specialist pathway, the best case scenario is they would become a clinical fellow and spend fellowship for 2 to 3 years. Let's take 3 years, and they would get hired as a consultant through the province-based specialist pathway, and the hospital would give them 7 years to accomplish all the things they need to do, before which the license become unrestricted. So the best case scenario, an IMG would get a full license through the province-based specialist pathway in a span of 10 years. I know it's a long time, but in this case, you would be working as a consultant, you would be getting paid as a consultant, and you would not be repeating residency all over again. And finally, if someone is coming through the Royal College pathway, these are those IMGs trained in certain countries through which the Royal College gives them direct eligibility to write the exam. They get a maximum of 5 years before which they get the Royal College certification. In my experience, IMGs through the Royal College approved jurisdiction route have become certified within a span of 1 to 2 years. So this is the best case scenario in Canada. But remember, these are those people who have done their PG training or residency training in other countries and then have moved to Canada. So if you count the number of years in residency plus this, it would still come up to somewhere between 7 to 10 years. Of course, it depends on the specialization of your choice, but ultimately that's what it's going to look like. If you have questions about any other specialty, post in the comments below. Next, I recommend you watch this video where I explain the 4 different pathways through which IMGs can come to Canada. Whether you're a fresh IMG or an experienced IMG, this video will make you successful. Any questions? Post in the comments below. I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. If you did find any value with this video, make sure to hit the like button. Take care, stay safe. I will talk to you soon. For an IMG to get a